Hi everyone, Jesse from PropertyNow here, bringing you another video and topic tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about how to pause your listing when you wish to withdraw it from the market for a certain amount of time, whether that be a short-term or a long-term pause. So let's get into it. So firstly, I'm going to give you a few details on what exactly the two options are. So we have two options available for temporarily archiving your listing. The first one is called a standard pause, which is available for $20, and this allows you to take your property off the market for up to 6 weeks. So it can be any period between 1 day to 6 weeks. The property will be off the market, removed entirely from the internet, such as realestate.com and Domain and all the other real estate portals that we feed your listing to. So this option just allows you to temporarily archive it for a certain amount of time. The listing will also continue to descend through the search results as it's on pause. So if your property is on page 7 and it's underneath, let's say 20 other standard listings on realestate.com, when you take it off pause, it will still be around that rough position that it was prior to the pause, or even lower as new properties will have come onto the market during the pause. The kind of situation where you might want to purchase a pause like this will be those times where you are not going to be able to respond to inquiries as they come in. So maybe you're very overloaded with work, or you might be going on a holiday, or you might have had a family emergency, for instance, or whatever else is going to stop you from responding to inquiries for a few week period. That would be the sort of situation where you might want to get a short-term pause like this to just take it off the market, stop applications if you're a rental property, or inquiries coming in that you're not going to be able to handle at that time. The other option is what's called a pause and refresh, and this is available for $250 at any time inside of your account. So firstly, it's important to note that the pause and refresh option is only available for sale listings. What we do with the pause and refresh is that we take the sale listing off the market for a minimum of 2 months. Now, it can be longer than 2 months, but it must be withdrawn for a minimum of 2 months. Once a property has been refreshed, it will also show a new amount of days on the market. So when a listing is live, you can go onto realestate.com and see how long it has been live for and on the market. For instance, this may be 90 days or 100 days. However, once you refresh it and have that 2-month period and then relist it, it will show as day 1 again, and it will be a new fresh listing. So now that you have some information on how the two different pause options work, let's go ahead and find out how exactly to go about purchasing either one of those pause options that you want. So once you've logged into your account on PropertyNow, you'll find yourself on the dashboard, which we see here. And the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the Manage Property and Edit Listings button, which is just to the right of whatever property you're wanting to place on pause. Once you give that a click, you'll find yourself on the property overview page, which you can see here. And from here, you'll just want to hover your mouse over the change status button, as you can see here, and just give that a left click. You'll then see a drop-down menu appear just like it has on my screen, and we can go ahead and right at the top of that menu, we can go ahead and click pause. This is going to bring up the two different pause options. For instance, we can see that the standard pause for $20 is available just on the left-hand side, and the pause and refresh on the right-hand side. Now, if you're in a rental listing and trying to do this, you'll only see the standard pause option for $20. Now, once you've decided which option you want to go ahead with, just go ahead and click it. Let's say pause and refresh for this specific situation. And from here, you'll be taken to your shopping cart where you can make payment and go ahead and purchase the add-on. Now, once you've gone ahead and purchased the specific option you are after, the rest of the process happens automatically. And so once again, if you went ahead and purchased that standard listing pause for $20, the listing will be off market for a maximum of 6 weeks. You can go ahead and relist it at an earlier time if you're not needing that maximum duration. However, if you don't activate it yourself manually inside of your account, the listing will automatically reactivate after 6 weeks. For the pause and refresh option, you'll be able to activate the listing inside of your account after the 2-month period has elapsed. However, you can keep it inside of your account for up to 12 months, meaning that you can activate it as a fresh listing within any time during that period from 2 to 12 months. And that just about wraps us up in regards to pauses, how to purchase them, and how the different options work. As always, guys, if you're having any difficulty with anything you've seen inside of this video, or if you need further information on how exactly one of these components works, please do get in contact with us and we'll do our very best to assist you. But until then, have a great day.